roll up, step this way and take your seat, please. The show is about to begin. Music, maestro, please. Introducing, without further ado, that little locomotive with its colour so blue. All aboard, if you please, for Brit Allcroft, Thomas the Tank Engine, and friends.
Hold tight, everyone, and take a ride on your favourite railway line.
Here he comes.
With Thomas the Tank Engine and all his wonderful friends.
My branch line is the pride of the line. No engines ever felt prouder than those on the Fat Controllers Railway.
And now for fun and good fortune, there's one place to be. Down on Fourways Farm. That's the place, as you will see.
You never know what the animals will get up to on Fourways Farm. But with Voltaire, the wise weathercock, there to help them, it's bound to be interesting and fun.
For exciting escapades of the most daring kind, there's a very special place that you will find. North, south, east or west, the wind in the willows is the place that's best.
Badger, Ratty and Mole know all too well that the peace and quiet of the riverbank never lasts. Not when that impossible toad has a mind for mischief.
There will never be anyone quite like that animal.
They seek him here, they seek him there. Make no mistake, there's magic in the air. With Sooty and Co.
Things never go according to plan at Sooty and Co. And matters aren't helped when Sweep, Sue and little cousin Scampy get involved.
Hope he's all right.
Repeat after me. It's fun to learn our ABC. With numbers and colours you can't go wrong. So here's the teddy bear sing-along.
Take two helpful teddy bears, Max and Mims. Add all your favourite nursery rhymes. And now you've got the ingredients to learn everything, from the alphabet to counting and colours.
To enjoy and learn, if you are able, from the Ragdoll Children's Video Label. For adventures aplenty and much, much more, with Rosie and Jim. Let's see what's in store.
Rosie and Jim, There's so much to learn about and lots to enjoy when you jump on board the beautiful Ragdoll boat. Along with Rosie and Jim.
The world drifts by, the window frame.
Now, start your engines, it's off we go, with a little motor car that we all know. He may be small, but fun is his game. He's here for you, and Brum is his name.
How can one small car get into such big adventures? A little magic goes a long way, especially when your name is Brum.
We hope you enjoyed our little show. Call again anytime. We'll be raring to go.
All these wonderful videos are available from VCI, where learning is fun for everyone.
Hey ho, it's Sooty and Co. Everybody say hello. There's Sooty and Sweep, a panda called Sue, and little cousin Scampy. There'll be fun galore with the terrible four. Just you wait and see. It's Sooty and Company. Sooty and Company.
There! Phew! That's a job well done. It's taken me the best part of 2 hours to clean that cupboard out. I'll take these bags of rubbish down to the dustbin in a moment, but before I do, excuse me. Sweep! Can you come here for a moment, please? Now? Look, never mind the hellos. I want to have a word with you. Can you just say hello to that lot first? No, go on then. I think I'll join you. Hello. Hello there. Hello, everybody. Hello. Sweep. That's enough of that, because I want to talk to you about this rubbish. Yes, rubbish! I've just spent 2 hours tidying this cupboard out, and I want you and Sooty to deal with all the rubbish which is left over. But what do you mean this isn't rubbish? Of course it's rubbish! Look, bits of old building bricks, marbles, old pens, scraps of paper. It all needs throwing out. I've already filled 2 sacks full, and I'm taking them down to the dustbin. I expect you to do the same. What are you doing, Sweep? Sweep. What do you mean it isn't rubbish? It is rubbish. Look, leave that stuff alone, Sweep. Oh, for goodness sake, Sweep. Oh, it's always the same. I'd better go and have a word with Matthew.
So it seems that Sue's having a bit of a spring clean, sorting out the rubbish. And it seems that Sweep isn't exactly helping. Not so Sooty, though. He's got a load of old toys and things just lined up and ready to be thrown out. Why are you throwing all this stuff away, Sooty? Asked little cousin Scampy. Because it's rubbish, says Sooty. Look, this old bucket here has got holes in it. These pens have gone dry. These paper clips have all got joined together. These books are full. And we've lost the handle for the feather duster. It's all rubbish. No, it's not, says little cousin Scampy. Look, this watering can will make an excellent drum kit, and we can use the old pens as drumsticks. Listen. You're right, says Sooty. Well, we won't throw those things away. And you can't throw the paper clips out either, says Scampy. They would make a terrific chain for you to pull me along on my skateboard. And as for the bucket, kneel down. You've heard of King Arthur and the Knights of the Round Table. Well, this bucket will make an excellent helmet, so we can play at being knights. And we could use the paper from the books to make paper darts with. Good thinking, Scampy, says Sooty. But what about this old feather duster here? Surely this is rubbish. But Scampy has different ideas.
It's always the same, Matthew. I try my best, and goodness knows I do try. I mean, I work my paws to the bone for you lot. Not that I expect any thanks. That would be a fine thing. Oh, no, forget thanks. Anyway, I'm too busy for thanks. It's do this, Sue, do that, Sue. And the incredible thing is that Muggins here does it. Not because I want to do it. Oh, no. I've got better things to do than go running around after you lot, picking up your dirty socks and moving your empty coffee cups. Well, I've got some news for you, and that is that I'm not your slave. I mean, you lot obviously don't mind living in a pigsty, but I do, which is why I do my best to keep the place looking decent for you. Not that any of you ever notice. Oh, no, you're all far too important to notice. You lot seem to think that the boring things in life just happen. You never stop to think that someone's actually doing it. So what do you have to say about that, huh? What would you say, Matthew? Matthew!
What? Oh, exactly. Yes, exactly right, sir. I'm on your side, absolutely.
Oh, never mind. I'm complaining that no one ever throws anything out in this house. We don't live in a junk shop, you know.
Well, Sue, I hate to slow the flow, but actually we do. I mean, we do live in a junk shop and we do sell junk.
Oh, stop being so clever, Matthew. You know what I mean. We're supposed to be selling it, not keeping it. Look, I've just tried to get Sweep to throw a load of old junk out, and he's actually collecting more. Will you have a word with him, please?
Yeah, I'll talk to him. Yeah,
No, I mean it, Matthew. I mean, it's no good me getting cross and then you not backing me up.
Yeah, I'll talk to him.
Are you listening to what I'm saying, Matthew?
Yes, of course I'm listening to what you're saying, Sue. Oh, I've got it!
What?
I've got 13 across. Constant complaining, wittering.
Oh.
Wittering. Look at that. I've got it. Oh, hello, Scampy. What do you want? What's the matter with Sue? She's just got a bee in her bonnet about people throwing rubbish out. I hope that you and Sooty have thrown all that rubbish out in the loft, have you? Have you? What? There wasn't any rubbish. Of course there is rubbish. I mean, what about that old broken feather duster up there? That's rubbish. I mean, what can you possibly do with an old broken feather duster? Hey, look at that. Big Chief. Give me a high five, Chief. High five.
Oh, no one ever listens to me. Well, go ahead. If you want to live in a pigsty, carry on.
Hey, don't have a go at me, Sue. I mean, these three may not be very good at throwing things out, but do not tar me with the same brush.
Why not? You're just as bad as they are.
I beg your pardon, I am not.
Of course you are, Matthew. You're a hoarder, a collector of rubbish.
Sue, it is not me that collects rubbish, it's you that talks rubbish. I mean, look, just name me one thing that I have got that is rubbish. Go on, I challenge... What? What about my cassette collection? My cassette collection? What do you mean, this priceless collection of tapes? I have got a couple of early Kylie Minogues and a classic Gary Glitter tape here.
But your cassette player's broken.
I know that, Sue, which is why I have moved on to CDs. What? I haven't got a CD player. Whose side are you on, Big Chief Sitting Bull? I'm going to get a CD player one day.
Yes, but until you do, all those things are rubbish.
What?
And there's more rubbish in the shop.
There isn't.
There is.
There isn't.
There is.
There isn't.
There is. Come on, I'll show you.
All right. All right. Come on then, Miss Smarty Pants. Come on, name me one thing that's here in Sooty & Co. that is rubbish. Take that off. Come on.
Well, what, pray, is this?
That? Oh, well, you see, that is my old cassette player, Sue. Without that, I couldn't play my priceless collection of cassettes. I do like Gary Glitter, don't you?
But, Matthew, it doesn't work. There are no insides in it.
I know that, Sue. That's why my cassettes are in such good condition, because I hardly ever get to play them. That's good, that is it. Hardly ever get to... All right, enough. Let's get serious. Come on, Sue, name me something else. Just point something else out that is rubbish here in Sooty & Co. Go on.
Would you mind emptying this sack out, then?
No, not at all. Let's have a look. There. Now, go on.
What's that?
But that is offcuts of wood, Sue. I bought a load from a man yesterday.
Well, as they say, I rest my case, Your Honour. Bags and bags of rubbish.
What? How dare you? I mean, how dare she? When there's millions of uses for offcuts of wood. What? Name you three? What do you mean, name you three? We're going to do better than that. We are going to discover some uses for these offcuts of wood. Now, look, I want you each to take an equal amount. That's for you, Scampy. For you, Sweep. Now, Sooty, I want you to go to your bedroom, OK? Sweep, you can use the dining room. Scampy, you can use the loft. And I'll go into the backyard. Now, I've got a whistle in here somewhere. When I blow the whistle, we each have 1 minute to make something useful out of the wood. It's a bit like a Krypton factor, isn't it? Ready? Let's go. Come on.
I bet it's a load of rubbish.
And so here we have our little teddy bear from Manchester trying to score maximum points on this leg of the competition. It's making an interesting start. It's having a few problems with that triangle though. And here's our canine contestant, also from Manchester. He seems to be doing very well. He's ignoring the two-dimensional flat approach and going for the vertical elevation. Now here's an interesting approach. Well, there's nothing to say that he can't use tools, so that's good thinking from little cousin Scampy, who originally hails from London, but moved up north with his family quite recently. Time, of course, is of the essence. The contestants have just 1 minute to make something useful from their bits of wood. And I'm afraid that this contestant doesn't seem to be doing very well at all.
Go!
Well, I must say that losing your temper is not the way forward. And that's it. The end of the round.
All right, then. My brains of Britain, my masterminds, my Krypton Factor champions. Show me what you've made. Prove to me that these silly bits of wood have any use whatsoever.
All right, we will, Sue. And don't be so cynical. Just you wait till you see what we've made. You're soon going to change your mind about what's rubbish and what isn't. Go on, Sooty, bring up what you've made. Just wait until you see this, Sue. Oh, look at that. That is amazing. That is fantastic. What is it? Matchbox holder? Is it... Oh, yes, look. Look at that. You can just see a little matchbox just popping out there. That is very clever. It's useful, isn't it, Sue?
Fantastic.
Come on, Sweep, what have you made? What have you made? Let's have a look and see what you... Oh! A bone holder! Look at that little bone sticking out there. Now, that's useful, isn't it, Sue?
Oh, saints preserve us.
Yeah, come on, Scampy. Now, don't let us down. Sooty's made the matchbox holder. Sweep's made a bone holder. What have you made? Come on, let's see. What? Brilliant! What is it? What is it? A bone holder holder? What do you mean about... Let's have a look, see, but... Look at that! It's a bone holder holder! That is useful, isn't it, Sue?
Well, good is not the word to describe it,
I
Matthew.
agree, I agree.
So come on, let's see how you've managed to turn a few scraps of wood into a useful object.
What, me? Well, actually, I sort of run out of time, so I didn't actually make an object. But what I did make was a modern work of art. Look at that. What do you think, Sue?
Rubbish. They're all rubbish.
Rubbish?
Yes.
Rubbish?
Yes.
Rubbish?
Yes.
She's right, boys. They are rubbish. Go on. Take them where they belong. To the tip. You win, Sue. You know, there's an old saying that goes, when you find yourself in a hole, stop digging. Which means that when it comes down to it, we all have to confess that Sue's right. Those bits of wood are fit for nothing but the rubbish tip. The thing is, says Sooty to Sweep, it's an awful long way to drive to the tip, isn't it? Sweep has to agree. Which is why, says Sooty, I have a plan. If we throw the wood into the stream, says Sooty, the stream will carry it under the bridge just like playing poo sticks. Then it'll go down into the river, then right out to sea. That way it won't bother anybody. OK, says Sweep, let's do it.
Hello, Sooty. Hello, Sweep. I think you dropped these things in the water by mistake, so I brought them back for you. I'll put them in your trailer. Be more careful with them next time or you'll lose them.
So here they are, with the wood back on board. But Sooty has yet another idea. Let's just sling the stuff here, says Sooty. We can't do that, says Sweep. That'll be like throwing litter. No, it won't, says Sooty. We're in a wood, and we're throwing wood. It's the same. There's already loads of branches and things on the ground. What difference will a little bit more wood make? So they decide to give the wood the old heave-ho. Well, that was a waste of time, says Sooty. We might as well have been throwing boomerangs. Every single time we threw something, that dozy dog brought it straight back. Well, I thought it was a very clever dog, says Sweep. Huh. Well, you are a dog, so you would, says Sooty. Still, now there's only one thing for it. What's that? Sweep wants to know. The tip. Well, here we are, says Sooty. And do you know something? Sue was right.
these things are rubbish, let's sling them. In fact, I can't imagine how anyone could think of one single useful thing to do with any of this stuff. It's just a load of rubbish. Yes, I know, Sooty, I know. Sometimes it's very hard to admit that you were wrong and somebody else was right. But in this case, we've just got to admit it. I mean, Sue is right. That stuff was rubbish. And it's ended up in the right place at the tip.
Only me, Mo from Market.
Oh, hello, Mo. Mo, I hope you haven't come in here hoping to buy any rubbish, because we are fresh out of rubbish, aren't we?
Nay, I've not come to buy naught. I have come to sell you something.
Really?
Hey, now, look.
What?
are these?
These? Well, I'm not too sure. What? Sooty says, are they toothpicks?
Correct. What a shrewd little bear you are. Now, there are 200 toothpicks here, right?
Yeah.
Cost £1.
Yes.
So for £5 you could buy 1,000 toothpicks, right?
Yes.
Well, I am in the position to offer to you for the same price as you would pay for 1,000 toothpicks, that's £5, right? Not 1,000, but 1 million.
1 million toothpicks for £5?
Listen, don't go shouting about it. I'm doing you special, because I know you. And listen, you haven't heard the best bit yet. Not only is this product of the highest quality, but also it has novelty value. Shh! Novelty value sweep. You see, these here toothpicks are do-it-yourself toothpicks. None of your factory-produced stuff. No, these are all handcrafted individually.
Just a minute. Let me just get this straight. You mean you're going to sell us 1 million DIY toothpicks for £5?
£4.50, my best offer.
£4.50?
Oh, quit and don't tell no one.
Right, what do you think, boys? Yes? OK. Mo, you are on. Cop for that lot. £4.
You cop for this lot.
What?
I'm afraid you'll have to supply your own knife. Oh, God, you wouldn't believe some of the things that people throw on the tip these days. There you are, love. 1 million do-it-yourself toothpicks. Carve them yourself. Happy whittling?
No! Oh, no! Fancy falling for that. 1 million DIY toothpicks. Did we buy a load of rubbish?
If you'll permit me, Matthew, I'll answer that in one word. Yes.
Will you tell her or shall I?
Tell me what?
Well, actually, Sue, you may have been right about most things today, but not about the toothpicks, because we did, in fact, find a very good use for the DIY toothpicks, didn't we, boys?
What possible use could you find for a load of old scrapwood from the rubbish tip?
Well, I'll give you a clue. Sweep, throw another couple of thousand toothpicks on the fire, would you, please?
Silly me? Firewood?
Yes!
Well done, Matthew.
I tell you what, let's all say goodbye, and then I'll read you a nice story. So, bye-bye, everybody. Bye-bye. And this story is called Woodland Tales. Oh, I can't believe it.
Hey, ho, it's Sooty and Ho. Everybody say hello. There's Sooty and Sweep and of course Sue and little cousin Scampy. There'll be fun galore with the terrible four. Just you wait and see. It's Sooty and Company. Sooty and Company.
Ah, look who it is. It's our old friend Sweep. Hello, Sweep. He seems to be searching for something. What are you looking for, Sweep? Oh, he's looking for his bone. Well, look no further, Sweep, because here's Sooty and he's got your bone. There you are. What are friends for? With friends like Sooty, who needs enemies? He's playing a trick on poor old Sweep with the help of some elastic. And here's someone else who's about to have a trick played on him. It's little cousin Scampy doing his art homework. Now, where's that red paint? There it is. Ha ha! Fooled you, says Sooty, with a simple piece of elastic. Sooty asks Scampy if he'd like to see another trick he's about to play using elastic. Scampy says, yes. Come on then, says Sooty. Follow me.
There we are. Lots of lovely warm water and soapy suds. Well, a panda needs pampering from time to time. And I must say, it's nice to have a bit of time to myself without those three boys playing silly tricks on me all the time. I'll just shut the door. There. Well, goodness me, look at that. The wind's blown it open again. I'll just close it again. Hello, what's going on here? How strange. This is silly. I'll just have a look and see what... Aha, what's this? Elastic stopping the door from staying shut. Shh, shh. What's that noise? It sounds like someone giggling. Oh, yes, I might have known that you two would have something to do with it. This is typical, this is, playing silly tricks on people and then giggling like a pair of babies. Come on, come out of there, you two, come on. Now, why don't you grow up a bit? Be more like Matthew. Now, he's a serious, responsible, grown-up.
And the foot soldiers are in deep trouble now because the big artillery is on its way. Yes, Big Bertha is here. Kaboom! Excellent. Oh, hello. Oh, you must excuse me. I don't normally play silly games like this. Normally, I am a serious, responsible grown-up. It's just that I was looking in the drawer of my belt and I found this, elastic, you see. And it reminded me that when I was little, we used to play with elastic and with pellets like this, firing at soldiers like that. It was good fun, really it was. Anyway, I didn't find my belt. But don't worry, because I did find something else in the drawer to keep my trousers up. And actually, they're made of elastic as well. It's clever stuff, elastic. Can you guess what they are? I think you guessed it. Braces.
Yes, it's clever stuff, elastic. Which is more than can be said about Sweep. He's about to fall for another trick that Sooty and Scampy are about to play on him using elastic. How does the jacket look? Asks Sweep. It looks excellent, says Sooty. Just your colour, says Scampy. I think I'll go and show it to Matthew, says Sweep. Good idea, says Sooty. He's in his bedroom. Why don't you go and show him right now? OK, says Sweep. I will. And with that, Sweep leaves the room. Only to return a moment later. I thought you were going to see Matthew, says Sooty. I was, says Sweep. I'll try again. I can't seem to leave, says Sweep. But I'm not going to give up. And Sweep tries his best to get out of the room. Why don't you try leaving by that door, says Sooty. Good idea, says Sweep. And he tries it.
silly joke. I don't think. Fancy tying elastic to the door so I couldn't close it. Well, it's off now, so maybe I can have my bath. What's this? More elastic. Attached to the ceiling at one end. I wonder what it's attached to at the other end. Sweep! What do you know about a spider on a piece of elastic? I said, what do you know about a spider on a piece of elastic? Sweep, will you come and stand here while I'm talking to you? I know that Sooty and Scampy tied the door open with elastic, but I want to know who put that spider there? Wasn't you? Sweep, will you come back here? Listen, I hope you're telling the truth, because if you're... Come here, Sweep. Sweep, I hope you're telling the truth, Sweep, because... Sweep! Here! I hope you are telling the truth, Sweep. Look! Will you come here, you dozy dog? What is the matter with you? You don't know? You feel an irresistible urge to leave? Well, you can't leave. I haven't finished with you. Will you please stand up straight? That's better. Now. Oh, dogs! Huh.
Kaboom! And another soldier slips to a watery grave. Well, actually, it's a milky grave. Excuse me. Sorry about this. Look at this. Breakfast time. There's nobody here except me. It's always the same, you know.
Good morning, Matthew.
Oh, hello, Sue. What kept you?
Well, I've been having a lot of trouble with elastic.
Yeah, so is he, actually. Where's Sweet?
I just saw him on the landing, Matthew. I say, he's behaving very strangely today.
Really? And what about Sooty and Scampy? Where are they?
Well, last time I saw them, they were busy playing silly games with silly elastic.
Yeah, so they're behaving normally, are they?
Yes.
Mind you, don't blame the elastic, because elastic is very clever stuff, you know, Sue. I mean, no, don't pull that. Don't pull. Let it go. Let it go. Oh, hello. What's the matter? Well, I'm having a lot of trouble with elastic, as it happens. Which elastic? Well, this elastic, the sort of elastic that... No, don't pull it, go!
Look, I think we've all had quite enough trouble with elastic for one day. Do you think we could just get on with our breakfast?
Yes, a good idea, Hang on a minute, there's no sign of Sweet. We can't start breakfast without him. Where is he? He's struggling to get here. What's holding him back? Oh, here he is. Right, now that you're here, Sweet, perhaps we can get breakfast started, can we? By the way, it's a very nice jacket. Where did you get it? What happened?
I don't know, Matthew. He kept doing that upstairs.
You're joking. Well, Sweet, come back. You must have slipped. Are you all right? Yeah, well, hang on a minute. Look, have my cereal. There we are. And now, perhaps we can start breakfast, can we? Let's have to... Sweep! Would you stop doing that, please? Just stand still, OK? Don't move. You're stretching my patience. That's not all he's stretching. I don't understand. Anyway, can we please start breakfast? And once we do get breakfast... No! And Sooty and Scampy tied the elastic over the jacket like that, Sweep, so that you couldn't see it, and that's what kept pulling you backwards. You felt an irresistible urge to leave. I'm not surprised with this lot pulling at you, but they were only playing a joke, Sweep, with elastic. Just like they played on Sue, you know, upstairs in the bathroom with the door that wouldn't close, the spider that kept coming out of the linen basket. Someone should play a joke on them. Well, you're right, actually. I'll tell you what, Sweep. You know, normally, I don't let you take anything out of the shop without you paying for it. Is that right? Yeah. Well, today is different because I've had this delivery, and it is elastic. Now, if you were to borrow this, providing you put it back without me noticing, I wouldn't know anything had happened, would I? Understand? Oh! Sweet, what I mean is that you could use the elastic to play a trick on Sooty and Scampy. Yes? Yes. Right, well, look, I'm popping in here just to see Sue's holiday photographs. I'll leave that with you, and I'll wish you, good luck, Sweep. OK? Good luck.
Some people may say that I take too many photographs of the same thing, but I do think it's so important to have a good, comprehensive record, don't you, Matthew?
What? Okay, yeah, Oh, yes. Oh, Sue, these photographs, they're fascinating. I mean, really.
Really?
Oh,
If you're really keen, I could get the slide projector out. Or better still, there's the video of the brass rubbing expedition to King's Lynn in 1993.
Sue, that would be super. Listen to that. What a shame. What a terrible shame. I'm going to have to leave you, Sue. I mean, just when you're enjoying yourself, it's always the same, but business calls.
Cooey, only me, Mo from Market.
Ah, hello, Mo. Have you come to make me rich, have you?
Oh, well, you never know your luck, Matt, because if you've got what I want, I've got what you want.
Oh, money. Right, well, Mo, just have a glance around the shop. Is there anything that you fancy? Huh?
Yes.
What?
Braces!
What?
Oh, I love a man in braces. Braces say something about a man. They say, I'll support you. I'll never let you go.
Well, I wish you'd let me go.
I don't know what happened. Something came over me.
Oh.
Something just snapped.
That was my braces. Never mind, I should be getting used to it by now. So, Mo, what do you want to buy?
Well, I'm going to our Tracy Dawn's wedding next week,
Lovely
so
girl.
I'm looking for a hat and a wedding present.
Well, I can't really help you with a hat, but we do have some... Oh, just a minute, don't go away. Look at it, a hat. Oh, it's a beauty as well.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Yes.
Oh, it's so beautiful, so subtle,
Yes.
oh, so cute, so me.
I think I might have cracked it.
If it fits, I'll buy it.
I made a sale. Try it on. Oh, yeah. Oh, yes.
Oh,
no.
no.
What happened?
Must have been the wind.
That's what it was.
Shall we
Probably
try
the wind.
again?
It's a bit drafty in here. I'm sorry.
I've got some lovely shoes that'll go with
Yes,
it.
I know. You got them off me, didn't you? Let's
Oh, you must get that draft fixed, you know.
need an excluder. And so,
Perhaps we'll try it a different...
try it on again.
Try
That's it.
a different
Just
angle.
try walking.
Luke! It's obvious that hat doesn't like me. So if it doesn't like me, I don't like it. Let's move on to the present.
Good
shall
idea.
we?
Yes, good idea.
Now, Matthew, I think that wedding presents should be given a lot of thought. I mean, you're buying something that will last someone the rest of their lives.
Yes.
You can't rush decisions like that, can you? No.
I totally agree, Mo.
How much for them vases?
25 quid.
I'll take them.
Right, if you'd like to bring them across here, I'll get them wrapped up for Madam.
You know, I'm sure our Tracy Dawn will love these because she likes cooking. Oh. Oh! Well, what do you think?
Smashing?
I'll go to the foot of our stairs.
Yes, and I'm going to go straight up our stairs because I know who's responsible for this sweep. I want to have a word with you, young man. Where are you? You're only trying to play a trick on Sooty. Yes, I realise that, Sweep. And actually, I'm responsible. I should have been supervising you. But anyway, listen, I hardly think that tying elastic to a hat and two vases is going to cause Sooty any trouble, is it? What about the elastic lasso? What elastic lasso? The one in the dining room? Well, I never saw an elastic... Sooty! Sooty! What is it? What? Oh, look at this. Well, I've heard of bouncy castles before, but never bouncy teddy bears.
Get him down, please.
Yeah, all right, Sue. Let's cut you down, Sooty. How do you like it, eh? I mean, you've been playing tricks with elastic on people all day. It's good stuff, elastic, isn't it?
All the blood's rushing to his head.
It's all right, Sue. It's all right. I'll put him down there. All right, Sooty, take the elastic off your ankles. You didn't like that, did you, eh? You didn't like
Not
that.
surprised. I don't expect you'd like it if someone dangled you by a piece of elastic from your ankles and then bounced you up and down.
Hey, Sue, don't have a go at me. I'm just giving Sooty a taste of his own medicine. In any case, I wouldn't mind being hung by my ankles by elastic and jumping. It'd be only like making a bungee jump, wouldn't it? Is Sooty okay? Yeah, he's all right. He's just getting the elastic off his ankles. Hey, that was a very good joke, the elastic lasso. Very good.
Yes,
very
but
good.
an even better joke is that big brave Matthew here says he wouldn't mind making a bungee jump.
Well, just hang a minute. What's funny about that? Oh, hello, Sooty. Hi, Scampy. Go on, then. What's so funny about me making a bungee jump, then?
Well, nothing other than the fact that you wouldn't dare.
What? Me not dare? You must be joking. Of course I would.
Well, I don't believe you.
Well, You believe me, don't you, boys? You must be kidding. Well, of course I dare. I'll tell you something else as well. If there was one nearby, a bungee jump, that is, I would prove it. It wouldn't frighten me at all.
It's interesting that you should say that, Matthew, because they've just set one up in Heaton Park. Come on, Matthew! You said you could do it! You said you weren't afraid! Now, put your money where your mouth is and jump!
Why do I have to open my big mouth? What? Am I afraid? Me? Afraid of a little jump? Oh, do me a favour, of course I'm not. How far up are we? 50 metres? 50 metres? Oh. What is it exactly that stops me, you know, hitting the ground? What? Not that I'm very... What's this? Oh, the cord! The cord! That's what's it made of? Elastic. Elastic? Oh.
Sooty, I can't do it. No. It's not that I'm afraid, because I'm not. It's just that, I'm worried about you. I mean, how will you get down if I'm not here? Oh, he says he can get down on his own. I wonder what he means by that. No! Sooty! Whoa! Go! He's done it! That little bear has done a bungee jump! What? What?
Come on now, big brave Matthew. Sooty's done it. Your turn now.
50 metres. And the only thing that stops me from becoming a much shorter, fatter Matthew is a piece of elastic. What? I'm not going to do it. It's cancelled. Where's the button for getting down? Where's the button? It's there. Whoa! Oh! After that, there's just one thing to say, and that is bye-bye, everybody. Bye-bye. Oh! Ah! Oh!
Hey ho, it's Sooty and Ho. Everybody say hello. There's Sooty and Sweep, a panda called Sue, and little cousin Scampy too. There'll be fun galore with the terrible four. Just you wait and see. It's Sooty and Company. Sooty and Company.
You missed a bit in the corner there, Sooty. That's it. Oh, hello there. Hey, something very exciting is happening today, isn't it, Sooty? What, Sweet? What is it? What? You're excited? Yes, I know you're excited now. Just settle down. Just settle down. Come on, off you go. Where were we? Oh, yes. Yes, the fact is that we're all going away for the weekend. The whole lot of us. We're going to visit Uncle Dennis and Auntie Beryl down south in Dorking. Wait, what, Sweet? What is it? Yes, I know you're excited. You've told us now. Just settle down. Go on, just settle down. Off you go. He's been like that for 2 days. Mind you, it is very exciting, isn't it? Because for the entire weekend, Sooty and Co. will be closed. He's excited.
There. That's just about it. Don't want to take too much. We're only there for the weekend. Listen, it's no good you two standing there gawping at me like that. I'm not going to do your packing for you. If you want something to go in the case, then you'll jolly well have to do it yourselves. Don't tell me, Sweep. You're excited. You're excited. Yes, yes, we all know that, Sweep. But I recommend that you put excitement to one side for a moment and concentrate on packing. What? Just a cotton-picking minute there? I hope you're not thinking that you're going to put that lot into this suitcase, are you? On top of all my pretty dresses? Well, you've got another thing coming. You can jolly well get your own suitcases and pack them elsewhere. What, Sweep? He's excited.
Do you know something? I'm excited. I mean, I'm not as excited as Sweep, of course, but I am excited. I think it's packing that does it, because when you're packing the suitcase, that means that you're actually going. You know, I really enjoy packing suitcases. I know some people don't, but I really do, because I do it all very, very neatly, fold the clothes very, very carefully, and use lots and lots of tissue paper. And the result? A beautifully packed suitcase. Voila. Oh. So, whilst I'm upstairs dealing with my suitcase, Sooty is downstairs dealing with his. Sweep's there as well, and Sweep is still very excited. See what I mean? He's excited. Well, Sue told Sooty that he had to get his own case, which is what he's done. And being a magical bear, it seems that he's got a magical suitcase. Just watch, and you'll see what I mean. There, said Sooty. A job well done. Huh, it doesn't seem possible that he could get all that stuff into that one case, does it? You'd think the case would burst open and everything would just come spilling out, wouldn't you? And you'd be right. Scampy, meanwhile, is packing his suitcase. Instead of packing a selection of clothes for the weekend, he's decided to pack a selection of white mice. The thing is, the mice don't seem as keen on the idea of a weekend away as the rest of us, do they? Ah, here's Sweep doing his packing. Sweep is still very excited. Thank you. Sweep carefully puts his clothes in his suitcase. Well done, Sweep. That's a very neat job. What is it? Oh, he's forgotten his bow. He can't go away for a weekend without his favourite bow. Uh-oh, Sweep. That case isn't going to close now. That bone is too big. Something will have to be left behind. That's my boy. 3, 2, 1. It's time for the off! I thought this moment would never arrive, but it has. Anyway, I have closed the shop, I've locked it up, put the close sign in the window, and now I've got this milk bottle with a little message in for the milkman. No milk for the weekend, and so it's a case of bye-bye business, see you again after the weekend, bye-bye. And so, how are we all feeling?
We're excited!
Yes, I bet you are. Anyway, have you all got everything? Because once we leave, we are not returning. So have you all got your suitcases?
Well, we have, Matthew, but where's yours?
Oh! Oh! Typical of me, that fancy for getting my suitcase. Do you know something? I'd forget my head if it was loose. One suitcase. Got the suitcase. Here we go. Right! And now that we have all got our suitcases, let's leave, shall we? Don't tell me. You're excited, yes? No? Well, why are you moving around like that? What's the matter? You want to go to the toilet? Can't it wait? Right, well, come on, down, get down, come on. Come along, come on, heel. God, don't be long, Sweep, okay? We're trying to set off, all right? There's always one, isn't there?
Ah!
What?
Have you checked that the gas is turned off?
Gas! Good thought, come on, gas. Better check that the gas... We haven't got any gas, we're all electric. Sue, we're all electric. Anyway, we simply must set off now, because if we don't get going, we shan't get there at all.
But Matthew,
So no buts, no ifs. We're leaving now. Suitcases, go. Come on, we've got a long way to go. And Scampy, would you just shut the gate on the way out, please? Thank you. Oh dear, the penny's just dropped. Sweep has just realised what's happened. They've gone off and left him. Sweep is home alone. It's no good. The door's definitely locked. He could be here all weekend. Sweep wonders what will happen when they discover he's missing. In his mind's eye, he pictures them being very upset. Oh dear, oh dear! The poor little dog left on his own. How could we do such a thing?
I'll never forgive myself. Every time I think of that sweet little face, I burst into tears.
Or possibly, they won't discover he's missing. Is there something missing, Sooty? Nothing you can think of? It's curious, but I'm sure there's something's missing, but I can't quite put my finger on it. Or possibly they left him here on purpose. Ha-ha! We've got rid of him alive!
Hooray! Nice move, Matthew. You know, I never could stand
Neither could I! It's horrible! Cheers! This is ridiculous, thinks Sweep. I've seen films where people have been left home alone. It won't be long before someone comes to my rescue. But until someone does come to rescue him, Sweep decides to have a little snack. And since I'm not there to keep an eye on him, he can eat whatever he likes. And he likes jelly babies, crisps, sausages, chocolate, beans, and cream buns. Suddenly, Sweep has a dreadful thought. What would I say if I were there with him? Naughty, naughty Sweep. You shouldn't be eating all those things. You'll make yourself poorly. And if you do, don't come running to me because I'll just say, I told you so.
Matthew, I hate to spoil your boring parent impression, but Sweep doesn't need to hear this.
Well, yes, he does, Sue. It's for his own good. I mean, if he eats all of that, there'll be tears before bedtime.
All right, Captain Cliché, I didn't mean it like that. What I mean is that since we're both figments of Sweep's imagination, if he doesn't like what he's hearing, he can stop it. If he stops thinking about us, then we'll simply go away.
Yes, really. 2 hours have passed. It's got dark and it seems that Sweep has survived tea and now he's playing with Sooty's water pistol. He wonders if Sooty would allow him to use his water pistol if he were here. No. Just as I thought, Sooty would not want him to play with the water pistol. Sweep wonders what Scampy would feel if he were here. Would he think it was okay for Sweep to play with the water pistol? Oh, apparently he would think it was okay. Surprise, surprise. Just for the fun of it, Sweep wonders what would happen if Scampy had Sooty's water pistol and Sooty didn't. Nice shooting, Scampy. Sweep wonders where all the water went. You know, it's fascinating the things you can do with your imagination. Gosh, what's that? Thinks Sweep. Well, it could always be a burglar, couldn't it, Sweep? Scampy, don't knock any more dustbins over. Poor Sweep, he'd be terrified. He probably thinks there's a burglar here. Sue, have you got the shop key? Quick.
No, I haven't got it. You put it in your pocket, Matthew. I saw you.
Did I?
Oh,
I can't find it now, Sue.
I do hope that Sweep's all right.
Don't worry, he'll be absolutely fine, Sue. He's probably made himself a bit of tea and had a bath and watched a bit of telly. He's probably tucked up in bed by now, which is where I'd like to be. But look, Sooty, I can't find this key. If I get the ladder, will you climb up it? Yes? OK, it's a deal. I'll get the ladder. It's only over here. Oh, yes, such a heavy ladder. Right, I'll... God, do you know, we got all the... We got all the way to Birmingham before we realised that we hadn't got him. It's probably when I went inside to check the gas. Sooty, where are you? Don't creep up on people like that. I'll hold the ladder. You climb up it, OK? What a day it's been. A bit higher. OK, keep going. There's a good boy. Sooty, don't look down. Keep going. My bedroom window is open about 6 inches. It should be easy to get in. Well, I'm right about one thing. Sweep does think he's being burgled, but he's seen films where things like this happen and he knows exactly what to do. Whoa, what's up? What the... Sooty, steady! Whoa, I can't hold! Sooty, where are you? Oh, there you are. Are you all right? Oh, thank goodness the rubbish broke his fall. You okay?
How are we going to get in, Matthew?
I know.
Shall I shout?
No, shh, don't do that. You'll disturb the neighbours. You know what they're like. We need something to throw up at the window to attract Sweep's attention. We could... Little building bricks. Good boy, Scampy. Get out the dustbin, quickly. Leave this to me. Leave it to me. Psst. Oi! You know, once Sweep gets something into his head, it's awfully difficult to shift it. And Sweep has got it into his head that there's a burglar out there throwing things at the window. So he decides to dampen the burglar's spirit a little. Look at the state of me! Just look at me, I'm soaking wet!
Look, never mind about you, Matthew. What? Poor old Sweep must be terrified. Why don't you shout up to him?
No, I told you about the neighbours.
Oh.
Just a minute. There's a spare key just inside the letterbox. Stay here, I'll deal with it. I just remembered, spare key. I'll leave it here for security purposes. Just inside here. Well, I was right. I knew there was a key hanging behind the letterbox. What I didn't know was that Sweep was there with a large pot of blue paint.
Can you feel the key, Matthew?
No, I can't, Sue, but my hand feels strangely wet.
Yes, well, it's probably the water running down your arm.
Yes, you're right, Sue, yes, you're right. Oh, hang on. I've got it. Look at this. I finally located the bit of string. Dropped it. Look at this. I've got it. Ah! I'm bleeding! No, it's not. It's paint, is this? Anyway, come on. Let's get inside, shall we? Yeah. Come on, in you come. Sweep. Well, Sweep's feeling pretty pleased with himself. Single-handedly, he seems to have fought off a dangerous burglar. He wonders what I would say to him.
Oh, you are a clever boy, Sweep. I'm so proud of you. Who's a clever, clever boy. That paint was brilliant. It's not as good as the net. What net? What do you mean, Arsey? Oi, wait for me!
Look at the stains of me! I'm soaking wet and I'm covered in blue paint!
Well, I think it's a lovely shade, don't you, boys?
Yes, well, in that case, you're going to see two more lovely shades when I find Sweep black and blue.
Now, just calm down, Matthew. Sweep was only guarding the property.
Yes, well, I hope he can guard himself because he's going to need it when I find him. Sweep, where are you? I'm going to have a word with you, my lad. You're in deep trouble. Come on, where are you? You're not going to escape me. Are you in the drawer? Are you in the cupboard? Because if you are, I can find you. Where are you hidden? I can find you, my lad. Help! Get me down! Get me out of this net!
Certainly not, Matthew.
What?
Not until you've calmed down, anyway. I'm going to make some supper for us four, and by that time, maybe you'll have stopped ranting and raving. I think you're a very clever little dog, Sweep. And because you're so clever, you can have whatever you like for supper. So what's it to be?
What?
Jelly babies? Crisps? Sausages? Chocolate beans and cream buns. Well, why do you ask me? Coming right up. Yes, Sweep. Oh, he's excited. Bless him. Oh, Matthew.
What,
whilst
Sue?
we're having supper,
What?
do me a favour.
What?
Say goodbye to everyone.
Oh, all right. Bye-bye, everybody. Bye-bye. So don't leave without me, please. I mean, get me down. Don't eat all the food. We could be there by midnight. Please let me down.
Roll up, step this way and take your seat, please. The show is about to begin. Music, maestro, please. Introducing, without further ado, that little locomotive with its colour so blue. All aboard, if you please, for Britt Allcrofts, Thomas the Tank Engine, and friends.
Hold tight, everyone, and take a ride on your favourite railway line.
Here he comes.
With Thomas the Tank Engine and all his wonderful friends.
My branch line is the pride of the line. No engines ever felt prouder than those on the Fat Controllers Railway.
And now, for fun and good fortune, there's one place to be. Down on Four Ways Farm. That's the place, as you will see.
You never know what the animals will get up to on Four Ways Farm. But with Voltaire, the wise weathercock, there to help them, it's bound to be interesting and fun.
For exciting escapades of the most daring kind, there's a very special place that you will find. North, south, east or west, the wind in the willows is the place that's best.
Badger, Ratty and Mole know all too well that the peace and quiet of the riverbank never lasts. Not when that impossible toad has a mind for mischief.
There will never be anyone quite like that animal.
They seek him here, they seek him there. Make no mistake, there's magic in the air. With Sooty and Co.
Things never go according to plan at Sooty and Co. And matters aren't helped when Sweep, Sue and little cousin Scampy get involved.
Little cousin Scampy.
Hope he's all right.
Repeat after me. It's fun to learn our ABC. With numbers and colours you can't go wrong. So here's the teddy bear sing-along.
Take 2 helpful teddy bears, Max and Mims. Add all your favourite nursery rhymes. And now you've got the ingredients to learn everything, from the alphabet to counting and colours.
To enjoy and learn, if you are able, from the Ragdoll Children's Video Label. For adventures aplenty and much, much more, with Rosie and Jim. Let's see what's in store.
Rosie and Jim, Rosie and
There's so much to learn about and lots to enjoy when you jump on board the beautiful Ragdoll boat. Along with Rosie and Jim.
the world drifts by the window frame.
Now, start your engines, it's off we go, with a little motor car that we all know. He may be small, but fun is his game. He's here for you, and Brum is his name.
How can one small car get into such big adventures? A little magic goes a long way, especially when your name is Brum.
We hope you enjoyed our little show. Call again anytime, we'll be raring to go.
All these wonderful videos are available from VCI, where learning is fun for everyone.
Hey ho, it's Sooty and Ho. Everybody say hello. There's Sooty and Sweep, a panda called Sue, and little cousin Scampy. There'll be fun galore with the terrible four. Just you wait and see. It's Sooty and Company. Sooty and Company.
Sweep! I wouldn't stand there if I were you. Why not? Because your life could be in great danger. Yes, danger, Sweep, great danger. What from? From something fast, from something hard, from something unstoppable. Am I going to hit you? No, Sweep, but if you don't move, you'll certainly get hit, because you are standing in the middle of the racetrack. Yes, Sweep, the racetrack. Sooty's showing me his fast cars, and first up is his Ferrari Testarossa, so I should move if I were you. Yes, Sweep, a Ferrari Testarossa. Oh, dear. Poor old Sweep. Look, I'm sorry, but I did try to warn you, didn't I? Come on, let me give you a hand up. Come on. What hit you? Well, like I said, Sweep, Sooty's showing me his fast cars, and that was his Ferrari Testarossa. He's very fast. You're right, Sweep, but not a patch on his other one. It's a Lamborghini Diablo. Come on, Sweep. Mind you, I did warn you were standing in the middle of the racetrack, didn't I? Yes, well, come on, because you can relax now. Come on, relax, because the speed trials are over for the time being. In fact, Sooty should be bringing the cars to the pit area for inspection any second. Oh, here he is now. Well done, Sooty. You drove magnificently. So much speed, so much power, so much talent. So much pain? Oh, do stop wittering, Sweep. There are people who'd give anything to be run over by a Ferrari or a Lamborghini.
Well, it seems that Sue is very impressed with speed, which is why Sweep's got out his very own speed machine. Sweep thinks it's pretty cool, and he's sure that Sue will agree, but I'm not. Are you?
Hello, Sweep. What on earth's that? This is your speed machine? Sweep, this isn't a speed machine. This is about as streamlined as a log. In any case, it's not just the car that needs to be streamlined. If you want to go fast, you have to have the right driver too. Someone sleek, fast and quick-witted, Sweep. The driver needs to be streamlined too. You're streamlined, Sweep. You're about as streamlined as a Centurion tank. Gosh, did you see that? A Porsche Carrera with a soft top. Now they're streamlined for you, Sweep.
See that there, Sweep? Well, that's a Porsche Carrera. It's a beautiful machine. Did it look like this? You didn't get a very good look. What? You wish you had a Porsche? Or a Ferrari? Or a Lamborghini? Yes, well, don't we all? But look, be honest with yourself, Sweet. You're not exactly built for speed, are you? If I were you, I should stick to that. What? What? Are you streamlined? Well, you're about as streamlined as a Centurion tank, actually. I mean, look at these ears flapping around all over the place. Not exactly aerodynamic, are you? Aerodynamic. Oh, don't cry. No, cheer up. I've just thought of a way of making you more streamlined. Excuse us.
Woo, Sooty! Not only fast cars, but fast boats as well. You're the real Nigel Mansell of the teddy bear world. What? Sweep? Where are you? You're outside the door? Why? You've got a surprise for us. What is it? Matthew's made you streamlined? Really? Let's have a look then. Can you play with the fast cars now? Well, as it happens, Sweep, we're playing with fast boats at the moment. What do you think, Sooty? Oh, yeah, good idea. Sooty says to see just how streamlined you are, see how long it takes you to run to the back door and back, OK? Right, ready, steady, go!
What's this? Thinks Sweep. There's no one here. Oh, but hang on. They've left me a note. Let's see what it says. Got bored with waiting. You're not streamlined enough. We have left a boat for you to play with. More your style. Left a boat for me to play with. More my style? Let's have a look at this then. Yeah, look at that. Beautiful, elegant, stylish.
Oh, Matthew, sounds as if you're describing me.
Well, I'm not actually, Sue. I'm describing the car. Modesty never was one of your strong points, was it? Mind you, you're right in one way, because people can be rather like cars.
What do you mean?
Well, take Sooty, for example. I mean, you're a bit like this Ferrari. Fast, powerful, top of the range, but unfortunately, expensive to keep. Whereas Scampy, you're a bit like that Mini in front of you there. See, small, nippy, clever design, and luckily it doesn't use much fuel.
And what sort of car am I like then, Matthew?
Well, you're a little bit like this Mercedes in front of you, Sue. Beautiful bodywork, great lines, a real head-turner. Unfortunately, doesn't have much up top.
Oh,
doesn't have much
cheeky.
up top.
All right then, what sort of car are you like?
What sort of car?
Car are
I'm
you
a little bit like this vintage car here, Sue. Built to last, reliable, strong, classic lines, and getting more valuable with every year that passes.
More like that you weigh 5 tons, need a new body, and are totally clapped out.
What? Excuse me, but language, if you don't mind. Thank you. Oh, Sweep, I was wondering where you were. What, Sooty? What sort of car is Sweep like? Well, I don't know, really. Is he like the Ferrari?
No way.
No? What about the Minis? It's all like the...
No.
No, I don't think so. What about the Mercedes? Is he...
No, not at all.
Vintage car?
No.
No. Hang on a minute! I know what you're like! Exactly, Sweep! You're like a Centurion tank! And I say you can't. Come on. Never mind, please. You can't drive the camper van. Now, give me the keys. But you've never driven it. Well, that's all the more reason why you should give me the keys. Now, come on. Give. Thank you very much. Look, I'm sorry about this. It's just that since that business with the toy cars has been unbearable, been in such a bad mood. You know, he reckons that he ought to be able to drive the camper van. You are streamlined enough, but Sweep, it is not a case of being streamlined. It's a case of being experienced. Now, only Sooty is allowed to drive the camper van. But you could. Sweep, you can't. Look, just leave it to Sooty, OK? Just, oh, hello, Sooty. Tea's ready. Oh, that's great news. Listen, Sweep was just talking to me. He reckons he ought to be able to drive the camper van. What do you think? He couldn't. Well, that's exactly what I told him. Exactly. Give you one good reason. Well, for a start, your reactions aren't quick enough, are they? I mean, you need reactions like lightning to be able to drive, a bit like Sooty. There's nothing wrong with your reactions. Well, they're not very good, are they? And I tell you what, I can prove this to you. Stand a bit closer. Come on, up here, up here. Now, we're going to play Simon Says. It tests your reactions, OK? So if Simon says do something, you do it. And if I say do something, you don't do it. Got that? Right. OK, so both turn around, face the front, face the front. OK, the game started now. Simon says, touch the ground. Simon says, stand up. Simon says, look over there. Simon says, look over there. Simon says, arms up. Look at me. Ah, you see, caught you, Sweep. Caught you, Simon. Didn't say look at me. You didn't realise that we'd started? Of course you realised. All right, all right, all right. We'll play it again, play it again. Right, the game has started. Turn around, look forward. The game has started now. Not if you understand. Yeah, you see, I caught you again, because Simon didn't say no, did he? I caught you again. One more go. All right, just one more go. OK, turn around, look at the front, look at the front. The game has started now. Simon says, touch the ground. Simon says, stand up. Simon says, look over there. Simon says, look over there. Oh, look over there. There's a butterfly on the light switch. Yeah, I caught you again, didn't I? You're hopeless, Sweep. Let's go and have a cup of tea. Look, Sweep, just face it. You're just not built for speed, are you? If I were you, I should stick to Centurion tanks. Oh, hang on, there's a customer.
Only me, Mo from market.
Oh, hello, Mo, you just caught me. I was just going to have a cuppa. But since I sense a big juicy sale coming up, I am happy to delay it.
Well, I realise that you're joking, but the truth is you may not be far wrong.
What?
Well, you see, money's no object when you're buying for a little chap who's not feeling very happy.
Oh?
Aye, the little chap I'm talking about, well, all his friends have got these dead-fast racing car toys and thinks that he hasn't got one.
Oh, dear.
No, it's ever so sad. He feels all left out, you know. His friends keep making out that he's not clever enough or that he's stupid or something, and he's really upset. nearly in tears about it.
Actually, Mo, I think I know who you're talking about.
But he's not stupid at all.
No.
All he wants to do, bless him, is to join in, but they won't let him.
You're joking.
They keep laughing at him, and they call him names too.
They don't.
They do, and I'm going to do something about it. I'm going to cheer the little chap up.
Oh.
So, have you got any of them toy racing cars for sale?
Well, we have got a new delivery in, but they're quite expensive, Mo. I mean...
Hey, I've told you, money is no object when you're buying for a little chap, or you really care about now, is it?
No, I agree.
No.
Well, actually, this new delivery is very interesting because, well, Sooty's got one of these and one of those, a Ferrari here, and there's another one over here.
I'll
and
take two each of them.
What?
Aye.
Two?
Aye.
Right.
Whatever
Two.
Sooty's got, my little friend's going to have twice as much.
Okay.
Here's a couple of them speedboats and half a dozen of them jet aeroplanes.
They're very nice, the jet aeroplanes.
Oh, Matthew,
Lovely. Yes.
I can just feel the emotion welling up inside me when I picture his little face when I give him these.
Yes.
Oh, here's that space rocket and that motorbike
Space
there.
rocket motorbike, yes. Oh, Mo, you know something? You are a good woman. You're going to make this little chap very, very happy indeed.
I know. You know, buying for other people makes me feel so good.
I couldn't agree more. It's the nicest thing in life. It really is, Mo. But, by the way, where is the little chap?
Oh.
You here? What are you here for? What? You come to get your presents from Mo? You?
You? These aren't for you, sausage brain. No, they're for my grandson, Dwayne.
Dwayne?
Yes, Dwayne. As in
Dwayne
Dwayne Pie. And he wrote, have all this stuff sent round to my house, will you? COD, that's cash on delivery. And remember,
yes,
no delivery, no cash. Get it?
Got it.
Good.
No delivery, no cash.
Right, well, I'll see you later.
All right then, Mo. Belter of a sale, eh?
By the way,
what?
You remind me of something. You know, I can't quite... I know what it is.
What is it?
It's a Centurion tank. Ta-ra!
Ta-ra, Mo. Nice seeing you. Nice woman. Very, very nice woman. OK, Sooty, I put all the stuff in the back of the camper. Now, you've got Mo's address, haven't you? OK. What? You want to drive the camper? Well, you can't, Sweep. In fact, you're lucky you didn't lose that sale for us, you know. If Sooty can drive it, you can. Well, that is where you're wrong, Sweep. Now, stand to one side. Go on. You're going to go and sit in the back? Good idea. In fact, why don't you have a lie down, have a little sleep in the back? Go on. Go on. It might improve your mood. Go on. OK, Sooty, off you go. And don't forget to collect the cash from Mo. OK? Off you go. Go on. Bye. Bye. Nice little sale, that.
So Sooty was on his way to Mo's. But in Sweep's mind, things were very different. Matthew wants to see you inside, says Sweep. OK, says Sooty. So he gets out of the cab and walks back into the shop. The trouble is, Sweep isn't exactly telling the truth.
Oh, hello, Sooty. What do you want? What? Sweep said I wanted to see you. No, I don't. What? Stay there. Stay there. Just a minute. Wah! Sweep's hijacked the camper van!
So naughty Sweep has taken the camper. The problem is that although he thinks he can drive it, the truth is he can't. And he has another problem too. There's a wasp in the cab.
Here we are, two lovely oranges and two lovely bananas. There we are, £1 for you. Be lucky. Oranges, lovely. Go! Right!
Sierra Delta Puppet from 2448. I'm in pursuit of a beige camper van measuring 1 metre high by 2 metres long. No, I'm not daydreaming, it is that small. The driver is a grey dog. I repeat, a grey dog. I've not been eating wine gums, I'm perfectly sober. He is a canine with black ears and a red nose. I repeat, a red nose. The registration number of the beige camper van is Sierra 123. Driving like a lunatic. Come on, Lot. Now I've got you. I'm on the dog's tail. You're nicked.
Wake up! He's fast asleep in the back, you know. Wait! Wakey, wakey, Sweep! Oh, here he is. There you are, Sweep. Look, you've been fast asleep for ages. You're fast asleep, yes. Have you been driving the camper? No, of course you haven't been driving the camper. Only Sooty's allowed to drive the camper, you know. What? You think you've had a very funny dream? Well, look, I'll tell you what. Let's say goodbye to all our friends, then you can tell us all about the funny dream, all right? Come on. Bye-bye, everybody. Bye-bye.
Hey ho, it's Sooty and Ho. Everybody say hello. There's Sooty and Sweep, a panda called Sue, and little cousin Scampy. There'll be fun galore with the terrible four. Just you wait and see. It's Sooty and Company. Sooty and Company.
No, there's no sign of it here, Sooty, but don't panic. It'll turn up somewhere. Listen, I'll go and have a look in that cupboard over there, and you check the drawer.
Well, it looks as if something is missing, doesn't it? I wonder what it is. Whatever it is, it would seem that it's pretty important.
Any signs of it yet, Sooty? No? I can't see it in here either. You wouldn't think it would be this hard to find a water pistol, would you?
Ah, so that's what's missing. I was right. It is something very important. Sooty's water pistol is missing.
Ah, Sweep! What are we doing? Well, I'll tell you by asking you a question. Do you want the good news or the bad news? The good news? Well, the good news is that you won't be getting squirted in the face for a while. The bad news? The bad news is that Sooty's lost his water pistol. Any sign of it down there, Sooty? No? Well, never mind. Keep looking. It'll turn up. You'll help us look. Well, thank you, Sweep. You go and have a look over there, then, and I'll have a look in this cupboard here. No? What do you mean? Don't look in this cupboard? Why on earth not? Because it's not in here. Look, don't be silly, Sweep. We don't know whether it's in here until we look, do we? Now, you go and look over there, and I'll check this cupboard. Nice of Sweep to offer to look. He must be coming down with something. What's this in here? It's an old quilt cover all screwed up. I wonder how this got in here. I'll put it over here and pop it in... Ew! Ew, I'm afraid this cover's wet. As a matter of fact, it's soaking. Sooty, do you know anything about this? A wet duvet cover? Really, Sooty? Come on now, I won't be cross. Have you, had a little accident? No, silly question, really. I can see that your quilt cover's still on. Well, it wasn't me, 'cause my cover's still on. I wonder if... Oh, dear. I think we've found the culprit. Sweep? Sweep, is this your duvet cover? Come over here, Sweep. Don't be upset. It's wet, isn't it? Yes, Sweep. What? It wasn't wet when you went to bed? No. But it was wet when you woke up. Yes, well, these things happen, Sweep. You didn't do it on purpose. There's no harm done. I'll pop it in the washing machine and we'll forget all about it, shall we?
Beautiful. There's nothing like a nice bunch of flowers to brighten a bedroom up. And that is nothing like a nice bunch of flowers. Oh, hello there, and welcome to Sooty and Oh, for goodness sake, look. Oh, look at this water all over the sheet. I better get the sheet off before it wets the mattress. Oh, look at that. I'll tell you something, it's a lot of years since I had a wet sheet on my bed. Oh, hello there, Sweep. What do you want? Can you talk to me? Well, yes, certainly. What do you want? It's about the wet bed. Is it? You're very embarrassed. It was an accident. And it won't happen again? You're absolutely right, Sweep. It won't happen again. And I'll tell you why it won't happen again. Because this is the last time I will arrange flowers in the bedroom.
So you told Matthew about the wet bed then, Sweep? And what did he say? He said he'd never arrange flowers in his bedroom again. Well, that's curious advice. But my advice is forget all about it, Sweep. I've asked Sooty to put your quilt cover in the washing machine. You enjoy your bath. Oh, here's Sooty now. You can't find the duvet cover? Well, where on earth's it gone? What, Sweep? It's where? You wanted to wash it yourself? Oh, Sweep, you are a silly Billy.
Sweep, I really am terribly, terribly sorry. I mean, I thought you were talking about my wet bed, not your wet bed. I wasn't trying to be funny, honestly. Anyway, don't worry, because Sue has kindly put your duvet cover through the tumble dryer, haven't you, Sue?
Yes, it's all fresh, clean and dry, and Sooty and I have put it back on your bed, Sweep, so it's as if it never happened.
Exactly. You don't want it to happen again? Well, I'm sure it won't, Sweep. But here's a little piece of advice for you. Why don't you try just drinking a little bit less just before you go to bed? What? Why will that help? Well, Sooty, because the less liquid you take in, the less likely you are to wet the bed. Anyway, enough of this. Let's talk about something. Let's have breakfast. Shall we? Nothing like a nice glass of milk to set you up. That was delicious. Sooty, you going to drink your milk? That's it. That looks good. You enjoy that? No, he's rubbing his tummy. What about you, Sue? You going to drink your milk? That's it. It's yummy stuff, isn't it, milk? Good for you as well. I think that's enough, actually, Sue. That's enough. OK, right, so, Sweep, aren't you going to drink your orange juice? You're not thirsty? You're going to have a lie down? He's going to have a lie down? Oh, you're still embarrassed. You're still feeling a bit upset? But why, Sweep, why? Because you wet the bed.
Oh, dear, he's terribly upset, isn't he?
Yes, he is awfully upset. Oh, what? You're upset? You're upset as well? What about Sweep? Oh, because he still can't find your water pistol. Well, of course, that is important, isn't it? Listen. have you thought about asking little cousin Scampy where your water pistol is? You haven't seen him all day? Well, it's funny you should say that, because neither have I. Poor old Sweep's really upset about this wet bed business. Anyway, he seems to have taken it to heart about not drinking quite so much. The trouble is that just because you don't have something to drink, it doesn't mean that you don't think about drinks. Milkshakes, tea, fizzy drinks, orange squash, and water. Lots and lots of lovely, cold, thirst-quenching water. What's the matter, Sweep? It's happened again? Oh, no. Water, water, everywhere, and not a customer in sight.
Only me, Margaret Market.
Oh, hello, Mo. What can I do for you?
Well, I was wondering, do you have a chair, like a sort of dining room chair with a padded seat and a nice firm back to it?
Yes, we do, actually. We have one that fits that description exactly, and it is there. Do you want to buy it?
No, I just want to sit on it. These shoes are killing me.
I thought it was too good to be true.
Do you mind if I ask a question?
No, not at all. I mean, far away.
Have you had any stray dogs in this shop recently?
Stray dogs?
Aye.
No, I don't think so. Why?
Because there's a poodle under this chair.
A poodle under the chair?
Not a poodle, a puddle, fathead. This bit of carpet is soaking wet, look.
Oh, Mo, that's horrible. Oh, I'm terribly sorry, but look, dry your foot off. This is awful. Well, it must have been a stray dog. I mean, but we don't have any dogs in this shop. Well, not apart from Sweep. And I mean, well, Sweep wouldn't. Well, at least he never has. Well, he wouldn't. He couldn't.
Well, you can ask him yourself, because he's here.
Sweep! You want to tell me something? Before you tell me something, I want to ask you something. Now, what do you know about that little puddle underneath that chair? Watch my lips. Did you do that, Sweep? Yes, you. Did you do the puddle underneath the chair? You wouldn't do a thing like that? Well, I sincerely hope not, because... Oh, hello, Sooty. What's this? But, oh, it's soaking wet. What is it? Sweep's duvet cover? Well, I thought the Sue put this through the tumble dryer. He's had another little accident. Oh, no. Oh, no. That's what you're trying to tell me? Oh, Sweep, this is awful.
No.
What?
Hold your
What?
horses.
What?
Let's not make a fuss. There's no harm done. You know, our Sharon Louise had the same problem with her Dwayne.
Dwayne? Don't you mean Wayne?
No, Dwayne. As in Dwayne Pipe. And he rolled up. The thing is not to make a fuss. You're not in any trouble, little chap.
No, you're not.
But here's a little tip. Try to drink a little bit less before you go to bed.
Exactly.
Because the less liquid you take in,
Yep.
the less likely you are to, well, you know. Anyway, there's no harm done, so let's change the subject, shall
let's
we?
talk about something else.
How are you, Sooty?
How is Sooty? Oh, he says he's not feeling very good because he still can't find his water pistol.
Really?
Yes, well, life wouldn't be the same without Sooty's water pistol. You know, don't be too upset, Sooty, because if we can't find it, we can always buy another one. What? Where shall we buy one? Well, that's a good question, then. I'm not sure.
You'll have to excuse me. I've just remembered something important. I'll see you later. And don't forget Sweep.
Don't forget what? Excuse me, that was my... Don't forget what?
Less liquid. Ta-ra!
Oh, Sweep, you needn't have done this yourself. I'd have put it through the wash for you. You feel ashamed? Oh, Sweep, you shouldn't. Listen, lots and lots of people have little accidents at night time. But this is the daytime. I know, but it's not your fault. It's something that just happens sometime. What, Sweep? You finished in the shower? OK, let me turn it off for you. There you are. Now, here's a nice warm towel for you. Oh, come on, Sweep, cheer up. It's not the end of the world. Hey, Sooty's problem is much more serious. Well, according to him it is. He still can't find his water pistol, you know. Has he asked Scampy? No, actually, that in itself's a bit of a mystery. No one seems to have seen little cousin Scampy all day. Anyway, Sweep, I'll go and put a clean, dry quilt cover on your bed. You get dried in here and don't worry. Just follow Matthew's advice. Try not to drink too much and Everything will be fine. Just you wait and see. Bye.
Oh dear. Poor old Sweep. He's not very happy. Yes, I've already told him that, Sweep. And he's thirsty. But remembering all the advice about not drinking too much, Sweep is determined not to have a drink, even though he is very thirsty. He wonders if it will help if he sucks a wet sponge. He decides to find out.
Cooey, only me, Morford Market.
Oh, hello, Mo. I thought you had some important business to attend to.
Yes, I did, and I have.
You have what?
I have attended to it.
Oh.
Now, where's that little teddy bear friend of yours, and has he found his water pistol yet?
Well, Sooty?
Aye.
Well, he's down here. Come on up, Sooty. And the answer is no, he hasn't found his water pistol.
Oh, good.
Good?
Well, bad for him, but good for me.
Mo, would you kindly explain what you're talking about?
Yes, I will, because you see, I am the sole agent for the whole of the north of England for the Acme Water Pistol Company. And I'd very much like to show your little teddy bear friend some of my samples.
Gosh, these are absolutely amazing, Mo. Can we have a look?
Aye, but you look with your eyes, not with your hands. Now then, allow me to show you.
Yeah?
This is the baby of the collection.
Yes.
We call it the little squirt. It's small, but it packs a fair old jet of water, Sooty.
Really? What? Oh, Sooty says, can you see a demonstration?
Oh, yes, yeah, but we need something to fire at, you know, like a target. Or,
Target?
Or better than something, someone.
Oh, I don't... Oh, no. No way! No way are you going to get me...
Well done, Sooty, lad. We'll get on much better without him mithering away. Now, this is the little squirt, Sooty. Have a look at this. Look, there you go. What do you think? No, you don't like it? Oh, well, you're very hard to please. Atlantic Spume. Let's try this one. It gets into those little crevices where you can't wash. What do you think, Sooty? No? Well, you'll love this. It's called Niagara. No, Sooty? I tell you what. How about mucha agua? Oh, yes. You must like that, Sooty. No? Now, listen, Sooty. This is more of the crossbow type. And it's called Neptune's Revenge. What do you think, Sooty? No? Well, just hold on a minute. You'll love this. You'll love it because, you see, Sooty, it's made in Rochdale. And it's called the Little Belter. What do you think, Sooty? Eh? No? Oh, I know what it is. You're spoilt for choice, aren't you? I'll tell you what, wave your wand and we'll ask Matthew himself.
Look at the state of me. I'm soaking with it. Just look at me.
Never mind, look at you. What? Look at him. What? Oh, mad dog, let me out.
But why did Mo run out of the shop saying there was a mad dog, Matthew?
Because there's a very nasty dog disease called rabies, Sue. And when dogs have got rabies, they foam at the mouth. You haven't got rabies. No, I know you haven't got rabies, Sweep.
Well, why was Sweep foaming at the mouth, then?
Well, it's quite simple, Sue. You see, he went upstairs and instead of having a drink of water, he decided to suck the wet sponge. And the sponge was covered in soap. And that's why I was blowing the bubbles. We got... Oh, hello. Calm down. Calm down. Don't do that. What is it? You got 3 great bits of news. What are they? You found Cousin Scampy. Who's found Cousin Scampy? Well, that is good. Been looking for you all day. And what's the second good bit of news? You found your water pistol. Oh, I'm not so sure if that is good news. Well, where did you find it? That's the best bit of news of all. I don't understand. Where did you find the water pistol? You're kidding. Really? Oh, that is fantastic. This is brilliant news. Sweep, you're off the hook. Sooty found the water pistol at the bottom of your bed. Little Cousin Scampy left it there.
But what does this mean, Matthew? Why? Why is that such such great news.
Well, Sue, you see, every time Sweep got into the bed, he pushed his feet against the water pistol and...
The bed got wet.
Exactly! It was the water pistol all the time, Sweep. And the puddle in the shop? What? Oh, a leaking pipe upstairs. What, Scampy? Have you caused a lot of trouble? Well, you have caused quite a lot of trouble, I have to say. Mind you, I suppose we've all caused quite a lot of trouble today, haven't we? I mean, look, we actually thought that Sweep had been wetting the bed, and really he hadn't. You must forgive us, Sweep, and just remember that nobody's perfect, and that's the truth.
Nobody's perfect, that's what they say. Nobody's perfect in every way. You see, anybody can make mistakes. An error of judgment is all it takes. I have to admit I was wrong. It seems you were right all along. So we apologize. We apologize.
Mistakes will happen, so they say. Mistakes will happen every day.
And so, misunderstandings that come, my friend. We're glad that we sorted it out in the end.
Now we all see we were wrong, and we're telling you now with the song that
we apologize. We apologize. But believe me, everybody makes mistakes.
Even Sooty?
Yes, even Sooty. Everybody makes mistakes.
Even Scampy?
Yes, especially Scampy. Everybody makes mistakes. Even me. But believe me, everybody makes mistakes.
Even me?
Yes, even you. Everybody makes mistakes.
Even Sweep?
Yes, even Sweep. Everybody makes mistakes. Even me.
Bye-bye, everybody. Bye-bye. See you again soon. Don't miss us. That's for you, Sweep.
Hey, ho, it's Sooty and Ho. Everybody say hello. There's Sooty and Sweep, a panda called Sue, and little cousin Scampy. There'll be fun galore with the terrible four. Just you wait and see. It's Sooty and Company. Sooty and Company.
Oh dearie me, this is terrible. What am I going to do? What am I going to do? What's the matter? Well, I thought that was obvious, Sweep. I've broken down, haven't I? Yes, broken down. There I was, driving along quite happily when all of a sudden my engine cut out. I don't understand the first thing about cars, so here I am, stuck on the hard shoulder, waiting for help. Yes, Sweep, the hard shoulder of this motorway. Which motorway? This motorway, Sweep. The motorway you're standing on right now. Oh, what shall I do? What shall I do? My poor little car. Do I want you to have a look? No thanks, Sweep. Actually, the fact is I've made a phone call and the breakdown rescue service are on their way. Ha-ha, here's the chappie now. I say thank goodness you're here. I'm so worried about my little car. This gentleman here kindly stopped to see if he could help, but I really need someone who knows what they're doing. An expert. Oh no, not bad news. He'll have to take it back to the garage. Oh, did you hear that, Sweep? He's got to take it back to the garage. But I must say, it's so comforting to be in the hands of a true professional. Gosh, look at that. So slick. So calm. And so efficient. But before you tow me away, Mr. Mechanic, please allow me to give you these sweeties as a token of my appreciation. And now, if you're ready, let's go.
Well, well, well. Sweep has just witnessed his first motorway breakdown rescue in action. And so has Scampy.
Go. Go. What is wrong with the wretched thing? Oh, hello there. Just playing with one of these cars. I've seen Sooty playing with them millions of times, and they go like rockets, they really do. But whenever I want to have a go at things, they just don't seem to work properly. Oh, hi, Sweep, hi. Having trouble? No, not really, just can't get this car to go, that's all. You can have a look. No, it's all right. I've asked Sue to give Sooty a shout. He's very good with cars and things like that. Oh, he's coming. Sooty, I can't seem to get this car to work. Look, I've done that, and I can't just... Oh, hey, look at that! Well, that is very impressive. You know something? You should start your own breakdown service. You're a genius, you are. Sooty, I would like you to accept these. That is for getting my car working. Oh dear, what's this? Poor old Scampy in trouble with his car. But it hasn't just broken down, it's on its roof. And it looks like a write-off to me. Ah, here's Sweep, come to see what's going on. What's the problem? asked Sweep. I took the corner too fast and I rolled the car onto its roof, says Scampy. I'm in a real pickle. I expect you've got the accident rescue man on his way, says Sweep. Well, no, I haven't actually, says Scampy. I was wondering if you could help me. Me? says Sweep. But of course. And Sweep rushes off to get his tow truck. It'll be a pleasure to help you, says Sweep. I've been dying for the chance. Before he does the job, however, Sweep wants to know if he will get any chocolate buttons. If you tow my car away, says Scampy, you get the buttons. Wow! Great! says Sweep, and he attaches the hook to Scampy's car. Stand back, says Sweep. Here we go. But oh dear, Sweep will never be able to tow Scampy's car away. The truth is, it's well and truly screwed down. It'll be there forever. Little cousin Scampy seems to find the whole thing very funny. What was that noise? That noise was Sweep paying Scampy back. This is all very depressing, Sooty. These are the figures from last month's shop takings. We're spending more than we're earning. We need to think of a second string for our bow. We have to think of another opportunity of earning money. What? You got a good idea? Well, go on then. What can we do to earn more money? You could start a breakdown service. Sooty, you can't run a breakdown service. That's a silly idea. I suggested it. But yes, but it was only joking. But take this thing off. You can't run a breakdown service. As a matter of fact, there couldn't be a sillier idea. What, Sweep? You're going to start a breakdown service? I stand corrected. Sweep's just had a much sillier idea. Sweep, you couldn't run a breakdown service to save your life. You can? You got a partner? Little cousin Scampy? God, what a team. Listen, none of you can run a real breakdown service. I mean, it's all very well when you're playing with toys, but when it comes to it, you couldn't actually do it, you know. You can? No, you can't. I mean, for a start, none of you are any good at fixing things. You know, mending things. And what? Give you something to mend and you'll mend it? Well, all right. Just to prove my point, I'll do just that. Scampy, Sweep, there's a toy mechanical rabbit here, OK? It's broken and I want it mended because we can't sell it unless it works, OK? Is it real? No, I just told you it's a toy mechanical rabbit. And Sooty, put your overall on. You can mend this teapot, OK? It's broken. Well, it's not broken down, it's just simply broken. So I'll go for a cup of tea and I'll see how you're getting on when I've finished, OK? Off you go. Huh, that lot running a breakdown service. It's like Cyril Smith running a slimming club. You know, there's nothing like a nice tea break. And that was nothing like a nice tea break. Let's go and see how they're getting on, shall we? Hey, look at this. Perhaps I've misjudged Sooty. Oh, this is very good. It's almost like new. Just a minute. Sooty, come up here. It really is. This is a first-rate job. Congratulations. You, just a minute. Oi, smarty pants. You've glued the lid down. You can't get... In fact, you've glued the whole teapot down. How are you going to move it? It's very simple. Well, he says it's very simple, but it can't... What is... What? Oh, you move it bit by bit and then glue it back together again. Sheer genius. Let's go and see how Scampy and Sweep are getting on. Right, so you two, have you got that rabbit working then? You have? Really? What does it hop along then? Wow. And does its nose twitch? And do its ears wiggle? Well, let's see it then. I'm very impressed. If they've actually managed to... just a minute. That's a real rabbit, that is. Take that back to the little boy next door. Go on, I know where you got it from. That's cheating, that is. Go on your bikes. I'm going out. Sue, can you mind the shop for 5 minutes? Because I'm going to go out and get a breath of fresh air. I think I'll ride my bike. Breakdown service. Ha! I can imagine what sort of a breakdown service it would be if that lot were in charge. It'd be a nervous breakdown service. Little joke. Anyway, I'm going for a bicycle ride. Blow away the cobwebs. You can come with me if you like. Come on. With Sooty and Sweep, a little... Oh, well, there you are. Actually, do you know something? I really do enjoy cycling around Manchester, even if it does rain, just very occasionally. You know, it's a very interesting place. Actually, come with me and I'll show you. Come on. Come on. This is GMEX, or the Greater Manchester Exhibition and Event Centre. It's impressive, isn't it? Actually, it used to be a railway station. How things change. You know, most cities have got an area which they call Chinatown, and this is Manchester's Chinatown. This is the Museum of Science and Industry in Manchester. It's a very interesting place. It's also educational. Now, this is the most famous street in Manchester. As a matter of fact, this is probably the most famous street in Great Britain because this is Coronation Street. It's good, isn't it? Hello, neighbours. It's lovely here, isn't it? This is Heaton Park. And the surprising thing is that we are still in Greater Manchester. Come on. Oh, dear, what's wrong? What's happened? Oh, no. Look at this. The chain's come off. I'll have to push it. It's jammed. All right, don't worry, don't panic. I'll have to ring my local breakdown service. Useful things, these. Oh, hello. Is that the local breakdown service? Yes. Good, good. I've got a slight problem. I'd like you to come out and rescue. Can't come for 2 hours. What? Can't come for 2 hours. 2 hours? Minimum wait? Well, I don't think much to that. Don't listen, don't listen. All right, I know what you're going to say. You're quite right. I'll ring Sooty. So Sooty's finally got to make a breakdown rescue. And the person he's rescuing is me. Anyway, don't worry. Sooty will be here any second now, I'm sure he will. 2 hours for the local breakdown service. Unbelievable. Oh, it's you. Yes, all right. You were right. I was wrong. I must say, I'm very pleased to see you. Look, let's just get the trike hitched up to the camper and then you can tow me home, all right? OK. Right. That should hold it. Are you all right, Sooty? Yep. OK, well, start her up then. I cannot believe this. The breakdown vehicle has broken down, hasn't it? Wonderful. Just wonderful. Breakdown vehicle breaking down. Hello, is that Sweep? Sweep. Yes. Do you and Scampy still want to get into the breakdown rescue business? Yeah, I thought you would. Well, listen, I've got your first 2 customers. Me and Sooty. Yes, very funny, very funny. Sweep, listen carefully. I'll tell you where to come. So now Sweep and Scampy have got their wish as well. They're on their way. Of course, they don't have a vehicle, which is a bit tricky if you're a breakdown rescue service. Where are they? Should be here by now. Ooh. Oh, there you are. How did you get here? You walked across the fields? That must have been very tiring, carrying all the tools. What tools? Well, the tools you're going to use to mend... You haven't brought the tools, have you? I'd better make a phone call. You know, like many things in this life, breakdown rescues are best carried out by professional organisations. And it's one of those professionals who have ended up bringing us home. But at least it gives us a chance to look at the scenery. And then this nice man brought us all back home in his lorry suit. It was rather like being in a carnival float, wasn't it, boys?
Well, it's nice to see you all back safe and sound, but I could have warned you that it would happen.
What? Well, how's that?
Well, fancy thinking that Sooty, Sweep and Scampy could fix anything. I mean, they couldn't even fix breakfast.
Ah, Sue, well, at least they tried. I mean, I don't recall seeing you doing lots of repair jobs today.
Ah, well, that's where you're wrong, Matthew, because look at this.
What's this? How to repair a pressure cooker? What does this mean?
Well, whilst you lot were out breaking down all over the place, I've stripped down that old pressure cooker that hasn't worked for ages, and I've mended it.
Really?
Yes. Go and fetch it, Matthew. It's on the cooker over there.
All right.
And now that it's working perfectly again, we can once more have your favourite tea, Matthew.
What, you don't mean... rice pudding?
Rice pudding.
Well, in that case... Get your plates ready, boys, because here we go.
Dear. Oh, dear. Perhaps I didn't quite prepare it correctly.
No, Sue, I don't think you did. Oh. Bye-bye, everybody. Bye-bye.